see yourself, when we teach, we are always following the process of what is given in the textbook, what is the course खत्म करना है, आप जो कर रहे हैं बिल्कुल ठीक कर रहे हैं. That's where the importance of this comes in. So teach students through the process of how to connect one concept and another. By doing this, we are teaching them to connect what they already know with what they are learning. अच्छा, विशाल जी अभी क्वेश्चन अभी पूछ सकते हैं?
सर आपका है सर, अब आप बीच में ले सकते हो क्वेश्चन. पीपल आर राइटिंग क्वेश्चंस इन अ चैट विंडो.
नहीं, अगर ऐसा चाहो, नहीं मेरे कहने मतलब ये कि बहुत सारा हो जाएगा ना, तो अगर चाहो तो इसमें क्वेश्चंस ले सकते हैं.
हाँ सर, बीच में क्वेश्चन ले लेते हैं सर थोड़े से.
ऐसा करते हैं
जी.
तो किससे लेने हैं यार, चैट बॉक्स? हाँ,
Sir, are you able to see the chat box now?
Yes, I can see.
So your student is also in the FDP, Dr. Ramandeep.
अच्छा, ठीक है, गुड.
I request to all participants, please write your questions or a query in the chat window. If any one of you preparing SAR of NAC or NBA, so sir will be the right person to help you in the criteria 5 and 6.
Because टीचर विल ऑलवेज हैव द माइंड प्रोजेक्ट हम लोग कर रहे हैं, लेकिन जो चीज उनको हायर लेवल थिंकिंग का जो असेसमेंट वगैरह है, इसमें they are not tuned to do all these things.
There is a one question. So there is a one question on a PBLA, any course or a book. Is there any course? Is there any course or a book for particular PBLA, problem based learning approach?
As it is, there is not a book. There are guides available. One can see them on the internet. How to implement that? Because here the maximum thing comes from the teacher and the student, because teacher and students are partners here. And obviously this can be implemented at a little higher level, maybe in third year and fourth year, but its philosophy gets implemented all along. For example, as we are just saying, let us, if a student knows what is the growth mindset, how to gain all these things, how to do all these things, then he can start doing from the second year or third year. It is not something we were doing in the first year may be difficult, but second, third year it is possible to do all these things. Though it has constraint like time, etc. We'll talk about them later. But principles that can always be implemented all along.
Sir, there is another question. Is Bloom taxonomy is a part of PBLA?
Bloom taxonomy, PBLA helps us to implement Bloom taxonomy. The higher level thinking skills, we learn from Bloom taxonomy. PBLA is a methodology to implement them, to imbibe them in the student. So PBLA is helping.
There is. Sir, there is another question. How we can enhance your project, our project-based teaching? Sir, give some project idea of different subjects, sir.
मैं अभी आ रहा है. I will give you a real life project from computer science, but otherwise the thumb rule is think of interdisciplinary projects. Because whenever there is interdisciplinary project, then student will be encouraged to learn more than what he does in the class or from the textbook itself. ये अभी ये और आगे है, अभी this is just coming after 2-3 slides. Now I'm just saying, trying to see कि हम लोग हायर ऑर्डर थिंकिंग स्किल के लिए क्लास में कैसे ट्रेनिंग दे सकते हैं. सिर्फ दिस इज ओनली क्लासरूम. For example, when you connect the concept, I just ask you, I'll pose a question. You ask a student. Once I went to a lab where students were doing a Newton's ring experiment. He didn't know what is the use of Newton's ring. Now why Newton rings are circular? There are concepts which need to be connected with maybe application, with one concept to another concept. Once these are connected, we are helping the student to imbibe the higher order thinking skills. And then they become part of implementing, doing more complex and difficult projects. So the basic idea here, see, when I say PBLA, this is, see, I may repeat here, it costs of repeating. We do projects, but we never ascertain what is the learning outcome of it. We never see, doing a lab experiment is also a project. Doing a 6 months is also a project. Doing 1 year is also a project. Now, when I say PBLA, here we emphasize what is the learning and what is the working outcome of that particular activity. It is an activity. What is learning outcome there? Because once the student learned that, then he can apply all those things in other real life problems. The purpose of education is to ignite the talent of the student. The purpose of education is to train the student to solve real life problems. Now, instead of doing these things after that is passing out the graduation, we can mold his mind, we can reorient his thinking so that he starts imbibing those things which are real life. How can I do that? My curriculum doesn't do that. My traditional classroom doesn't do that. So we have to, I'm going to repeat, it's the instructional method, it's a method of teaching, the method of instruction, where the goal of giving higher order thinking or implementing higher order thinking is the final goal.
So there is another question. How to impart higher thinking skills apart from regular syllabus teaching?
Right. See, this is a very good question. You see, if I know what is innovative thinking, innovative ways of doing things, and if I encourage my student to think differently of what they do in the class or what they do in this. If I appreciate they're doing a thing which is different from the normal, then he will be encouraged to do those things. So doing it in daily life is also possible if he comes out with a better solution, if he comes out doing things which are better, if he does something which enhances maybe the working of some experiment, or if it enhances certain, improves certain activity, makes certain activity efficient. Basic rule is to ignite inside his thinking capability, not just remembering, but be able judging things, rationalizing things, and so on. Now, see, there are already repeating 10-50% students who can do these things. But these things can be developed. This capability can be enhanced, others can be developed. Yes, please.
One question. Can we develop HOTS in students? HOTS. I don't know. Meena Kumari ma'am, can you ask again? Please unmute your mic and ask the question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I just want to know how we can develop the higher order thinking in the students, because these time they are just sitting for the attendance only. They don't have any scientific temper and reasoning skills. Even they don't ask the questions also. So how we can?
बिल्कुल आपको क्वेश्चन ठीक. आप देखो ये क्यों हुआ, आप कहेंगे ये हुआ क्यों? हुआ इसलिए, इसमें कई रीजन है। इसमें देखिए मैं बात इसलिए कहता हूँ, ठीक है, इसमें किसी का फॉल्ट नहीं, ना आपका है, ना मेरा है, ना स्टूडेंट का है।
Yes, sir.
हुआ ये है, टेक्नोलॉजी इतनी रैपिडली चेंज हुई, सोसाइटी में इतना रैपिडली ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आया
Yes,
कि
sir.
जो ट्रेडिशनल सिस्टम ऑफ टीचिंग एंड लर्निंग था वो एडिक्वेट नहीं है इन रिक्वायरमेंट को मीट करने के लिए। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इंडस्ट्री सेज आई वांट ए स्टूडेंट हु इज अ गुड कम्युनिकेटर,
Yes.
I want a employee who is a problem solver.
Hmm.
Now, this kind of training we have not been giving them because our
Yes.
teaching learning has been syllabus oriented, examination
Yes.
oriented, right?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
but that means this doesn't fit into the system. Now,
Yes, sir.
student find, acha, secondly, there are so many venues of learning. There may be lecture which are better than me on the YouTube. There is a MOOC courses. There are so many learning avenues that student capabilities may not be appropriate for to learn from my lecture. He can learn from others. आज मॉर्निंग में भी डॉक्टर गोयनका ने कहा था ना, the in a class of 60 there may be 30 student who doesn't who doesn't follow the way you are teaching because they left and right brain. This means in order that students learn about these skills and they are able to meet the societal and the lifelong requirements, our teaching should be reoriented where they become partners of learner. Not ये सिर्फ टीचर की वन साइड नहीं है, स्टूडेंट बिकम पार्टनर्स ऑफ लर्निंग। अच्छा, नाउ
Sir, for
हाँ जी,
हाँ.
एक मिनट। अच्छा, हाउ कैन दे बिकम पार्टनर्स ऑफ लर्निंग? इफ वी चेंज अवर इंस्ट्रक्शनल मेथड, one of the methods is involving students in doing things which are a real life, जिसमें स्टूडेंट की चैलेंज है कि ये टीचर को भी नहीं आता, मैं करके लाऊंगा। बिकॉज एज टीचर वी आल्सो डोंट नो एवरीथिंग, वी आल्सो हैव टू फाइंड आउट। जब टीचर के साथ हम लोग पार्टनरशिप, स्टूडेंट के साथ पार्टनरशिप करते हैं, देन स्टूडेंट गेट्स अ लॉट ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस, और वो जो कॉन्फिडेंस है उसका इंटरेस्ट बनाता है, ही गेट्स एंगेज इन दिस। So this method is a technique of involving students, encouraging students, and partnering them in solving problem. जो चीज उसको नहीं आती है, टीचर को भी नहीं आती है, वो लर्न करते हैं। इसको कहते हैं लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्नर बनता है।
Yes, sir.
दिस इज व्हाट द स्टूडेंट वांट्स, दिस व्हाट द इंडस्ट्री वांट्स। आजकल आप देखते हो जॉब का क्या हाल हो रहा है। इन यूएसए लाइफ टाइम में 10 तरह की जॉब बदलनी पड़ती है। वो कैसे बदल सकता है? लेकिन मेरा डोमेन नॉलेज तो मेरा फिक्स रहेगा। व्हाट आई एम चेंजिंग इज चेंजिंग माय स्किल्स, आई एम चेंजिंग माय लर्निंग्स एंड सो ऑन। तो जो आप कह रहे हैं वो भी ठीक है, लेकिन उसको हमें ट्रांसफॉर्म करना है इन दी मेथोडोलॉजी वेयर स्टूडेंट हैज द लर्निंग स्किल्स। नाउ प्लीज बताइए।
Yes, sir. Actually, main challenge for the teacher is that to develop the reasoning skills in the students. That is
Right.
not there. That is not there. Na, they don't want to do anything.
नहीं, दे डोंट, नहीं ऐसा है ना, अभी दे हैव आल्सो बीन ट्रांसफॉर्म। एज आई
Yes.
मेंशन्ड, many of us don't know about it.
Hmm.
How many teachers know what are the higher order thinking skills? It is not a fault of anybody. Once I know the higher order thinking, this is the type of higher order thinking, these are their attributes, and they can be developed by these means, and then students are also made aware of this, then this learning become easier. I tell you, a grandson of my friend, he's only in 10th class in USA, and he knows how to design things. He knows, उसको एक अगर हम लोग मान लीजिए लीगो देते हैं जिसके 3000 पार्ट हैं, वो उसको 2 दिन में बना देता है। क्यों? बिकॉज ही अंडरस्टैंड ऑल दोज
Yes.
थिंग्स। तो ये टीचरों में भी थोड़ी सी वी आल्सो लैक, students also lack. Now, this is the time when we have to transform ourselves. We have to reorient ourselves to thinking differently and making aware of each other.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. You are welcome. Please take it. It's not a fault of anybody. ये जो हमारा syllabus oriented examination system है ना, it is a drawback of that, on account of that.
Yes, sir.
वो हम लोग धीरे धीरे, see even AICT, you know that, NBA is also, they are emphasizing all these things. And once teachers are our teachers are very intelligent, bright, students are bright. Only thing is the process which have been following was not up to the mark what industry wants.
हेलो भाई।
Yes, another question, please.
Hello.
स्टूडेंट क्लास में नहीं आते हैं तो आप डोंट माइंड स्टूडेंट डोंट कम टू क्लास, आस्क देम द रीजन, शेयर दीज थिंग्स विद देम। आजकल स्टूडेंट बड़ा ब्राइट है, इवन 3-4 साल की बच्ची जो है वो भी अपने पेरेंट्स से कहती है जैसे मैं कहती हूँ वैसे करके दिखाओ। यू एग्री ऑल दिस? 3-4 साल का बच्चा होता है, वो पेरेंट्स की बात नहीं मानता है until unless पेरेंट्स फॉलो व्हाट ही डज। If this is the kind of environment in which our students or our children are growing up, so when they come to the higher classes, then we have to manage them accordingly. And managing means they know about the world, they know about the industry, they know what they want. So our educational processes have to be, let's say, tuned or reoriented accordingly.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
Sir, actually, the problem is this. I think because we have to complete our syllabus in a stipulated time period, and there are so many papers that the students have to cover. So
You are
the
right.
problem is if everyone is going to give that PBLA, so they are not able to do justice with each and every paper, because each and every teacher is actually you have to do this project for this particular paper and so on. So won't be the injustice for those papers, because student will not be able to give their best in each and every project.
Now see, PBLA is not essential, it should be implemented for all subjects. PBLA can be implemented only subjects which teacher find appropriate. इसमें ये जरूरी नहीं कि हर एक के लिए ये करना है, हर सब्जेक्ट के लिए भी नहीं है।
Sir, suppose for example in computer science, like suppose in BCA there are so many papers, like software engineering is there, then Python is there. There's so many papers. So I think we can implement this concept in each and every paper over there.
Yes,
So,
right.
sir,
बिल्कुल ठीक है।
sir, in that semester system, within just 2 or 2.5 months, along with the regular syllabus, how is it possible to give justice to to all these papers simultaneously?
No, right, you are, madam. मैंने मेरे एक बाद में एक रियल प्रोजेक्ट है कंप्यूटर साइंस का ही, which I will show you. Number one. Number two, see इसमें see here the issue is student की involvement है. If a student wants a let me give you one example here. Supposing we give a student program, write a program to find the sum of 100 numbers between 1 and 100. ये हम देते हैं ना एक छोटी सिंपल असाइनमेंट। इसी असाइनमेंट को आप वी कैन मेक इट मच मोर यूजफुल टू अंडरस्टैंड। I will just say later on if I add few more things in this. कंप्यूटर साइंस में ये करना सबसे ज़्यादा आसान है कंपेयर टू अदर प्रोजेक्ट। अच्छा, इसमें क्या आप कहेंगे इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी का, इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी के इशू के लिए मतलब एग्जाम्पल I ask a student of computer science to prepare a sprinkler for gardening. Write a program to prepare a let's say sprinkler for gardening. Then you see he has to not do only computer science, but he has to learn about the movement of the sprinkler also. He has to learn about the kind of data structure that will be needed. Now the same thing can be modified in such a way where it involves multiple levels of maybe thinking, multiple levels of subjects, etc. ये जो चीज़ है ये टीचर डिसाइड करता है इन कंसल्टेशन। फर्स्ट ईयर में तो शायद मुश्किल हो जाए, सेकंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर में टीचर डिस्कसेस दीज थिंग्स विद द स्टूडेंट एंड टीचर एंड देन कैन दे कम आउट व्हाट इज फीजिबल व्हाट इज नॉट फीजिबल। इसमें देखिए ये एक मेथोडोलॉजी है विच इज मेंट टू जनरेट दीज थिंग्स at what level, what is to be generated, what is to be imbibed is to be decided by the teacher. I agree with you, our syllabus everything is fixed, ठीक है ना। तो उसके ये लिमिटेशन है, उस लिमिटेशन में हम इसको कितना फिट कर सकते हैं टू टाइम बीइंग वो धीरे धीरे कर सकते हैं। ऑटोनॉमस कॉलेजेस में इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना ज़्यादा ज़्यादा इजी है कंपेयर टू दी एफिलिएटेड कॉलेजेस।
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
मैं और आप एक एग्जांपल और दूंगा, वो बड़ी एलेबोरेट है, आप उससे खुद भी एग्री करेंगे कि वो जरूरी नहीं है क्लास में करे, वो घर पे भी करके लाए, लेकिन इम्पॉर्टेंट होगा कि हम उसको असेस कैसे करेंगे। ठीक, देखो स्टूडेंट जो है ना वो बड़ा शार्प एंटिटी है, और उसको पता है ना कि सर और मैडम मेरे को इसको ऐसे असेस करेंगे, उसी तरह करके लाएगा। हमारे सिस्टम में जो एक वीकनेस है वो है असेसमेंट की। एग्जामिनेशन सबको एक ही तरह जज करता है, तो इसके लिए रूब्रिक मेथड होता है जो कि स्टूडेंट को भी पता होना चाहिए और टीचर को भी मालूम होना चाहिए। उससे हम लोग इसके बहुत सारे जो हायर लेवल स्किल्स हैं वो असेस कर सकते हैं।
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
थैंक यू। एनी अदर क्वेश्चन प्लीज?
Anyone question? Otherwise, sir can continue with this session. You can write in the chat box, please, if you have any question or a query. Sir, how can we overcome fear of failure of students in PBLA?
That's a very good question and that's very important। तो ये स्टूडेंट के माइंड में स्टूडेंट को समझाना होगा, अगर तू गलती करके लाया ना, तेरे को अगर तेरी प्रोसेस ठीक है तो तेरे नंबर मिल जाएंगे। होता क्या है कि हम कहते हैं भी इसका फाइनल रिजल्ट गलत है, नंबर नहीं मिलेंगे। द मोमेंट यू से हिज प्रोसेस करेक्ट, रिजल्ट में नॉट बी करेक्ट, आस्क हिम व्हाई इज इट नॉट करेक्ट। अभी जब वो एक्सप्लेन करता है, ही विल नो द रीजन, ही विल बी एबल टू डू दीज थिंग्स, एंड दैट्स हाउ यू कैन रिमूव हिज फियर। तो ये सब जो एक्सपोज हम लोग आपस में डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, दीज नीड टू बी डिस्कस विद द स्टूडेंट्स आल्सो, बिकॉज स्टूडेंट्स आर मेच्योर स्टूडेंट्स, दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड दीज थिंग्स। तो वंस वी नो कि अगर फेल्योर से लर्न करने का फायदा ये होगा कि अगर तुम लाइफ में, रियल लाइफ में मेच्योरिटी से आते हो, लेट्स से एंटरप्रेन्योरल माइंडसेट डेवलप करना है या इस तरह के तुम्हें एट्रीब्यूट डेवलप करने हैं, दिस विल हेल्प यू इन द फॉलोइंग वे। इसके लिए ये करो, गलती हो गया कोई बात नहीं, लिख के लाओ। अब ये एग्जाम्पल हो, हम लोग स्टूडेंट को प्रोग्राम लिखवाते हैं, प्रोग्राम लिखाने के लिए वो हमेशा करेक्ट रिजल्ट हमें ला के दिखाता है। अगर हम उसको कहेंगे शो मी द एरर्स आल्सो एंड यू टेल मी हाउ यू हैव ओवरकम द एरर्स, देन यू सी द रिस्पॉन्स। एक स्टूडेंट ने 4 में ठीक किया, एक ने 5 में किया, एक ने 6 में किया। जिसने 6 में किया है, इनकरेज हिम, तुम्हें 6 क्यों हुआ। नाउ इट पिन पॉइंट्स व्हाट द स्टूडेंट वाज नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग। So that means the existing thing, if we try to explain to the student and he is given the reasons of this, he will start appreciating it. ये हमें ना पहली 1-2 बार करना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद स्टूडेंट खुद ब खुद अपने आप को ये चीजें कर लेते हैं। और यू गिव देम ए रेफरेंस, इसके लिए ये पढ़ के लाना। आई विल पोज a question later on. How many teachers know what are learning outcome of a lab? How many teachers know what are learning outcome of a project? तो ये जो कमियां हैं, डेफिशिएंसीज हैं, ये अगर पूरी हो जाए, स्टूडेंट्स अंडरस्टैंड, फैकल्टी अंडरस्टैंड, we will be able to imbibe these things to a great extent. Remember, it's a collaborative effort. Yes, please.
Sir, what is the best way to improve the slow learner in the class?
Involve them, discuss them, explain them. You स्लो लर्नर, उसको अगर उसको ये बच्चे को बता दो, एक बार लेक्चर दे दो न्यूरो साइंस पर और उसको एग्जाम्पल से इलस्ट्रेट कर दो, और देन यू एग्जामिन हिम आफ्टर 2 months, लुक एट हिज माइंडसेट, देन हाउ टू असेस दैट माइंडसेट। ये सब चीजें जो है ना, ये से फेमिलियरिटी विल लीड यू टू लर्न दीज थिंग्स। अगर स्टूडेंट को मालूम है कि उसको तो जिम में जाता है कि नहीं जाता है, इसलिए जाता है मसल डेवलप करने के लिए। अब न्यूरो साइंस कहती है कि ब्रेन मसल है, अगर इसमें ये जो एक्टिविटी करोगे ये हो जाएगा, देयर इज नो रीजन व्हाई स्टूडेंट विल नॉट डू इट। लुक एट दिस, व्हाई देयर इज नो रीजन, क्योंकि these आप स्टूडेंट कम टू ए इंस्टीट्यूशन और कॉलेज और स्कूल टू लर्न थिंग। अगर उसका लर्निंग ही नहीं है तो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते, कोई बात नहीं, ही विल बी गुड इन समथिंग एल्स। But again, doing something else, he has to carry out certain activities where brain will be participating. यहाँ पर उसको ये explain करना बड़ा useful रहेगा.
Sir, please write down rubrics for assessing PBLA with staff.
Please write down what?
Please write down rubrics for assessing.
References मैं दूंगा, आप बाद में देता हूँ आपको सारा. I'll give you everything. I will try that when you complete this lecture, I had given in the beginning outcomes of the lecture. I will come to that slide again and then share it with you. I'll give you references also. I'll give you the relevant, documents, maybe whatever you want it, and the technique also how to do it. अभी मैं एक रियल लाइफ प्रोजेक्ट मैं दिखाता हूँ. एक मिनट रुको जरा, मैं उसी पे जाता हूँ सर. We'll just go there.
Is there any unanswered query? I have tried to cover all the queries. If there is any remaining, please write in the chat box. So there is one question from Dr. Rajendra. Suppose I want to design course machine learning expert. Person need to learn required mathematician, statistics, Python, and its implementation on real data. As many courses are available online, I want to make this as a project based, which would be different than others. How to fit this in a project based teaching?
ठीक है, वो करता हूँ. इससे I'll go to there. एक ये example देखो जरा. I'll come back to this. Just look at this example. Simple is it. If Fibonacci sequences everyone is familiar, is widely used in engineering application, including financial engineering, audio compression, all those things. Computer data structure algorithms such as Fibonacci search technique, sorting algorithms. Computer science teacher will be aware of this. Others may not be. But it doesn't matter. It's a very illustrative example. Right? Now, this is a simple assignment, mind you. Prepare a software package having the following modules. I've just listed the modules. And please, each of these, the Fibonacci series, but each of these involves different learning, different skill, different thinking. Would you agree with this? Now, interestingly, one of these modules, or maybe two, they can be used to simulate the peacock. Not all, but some of these. Use the most appropriate to simulate the peacock. अब देखो स्टूडेंट की लर्निंग का कितना उसको इसके लिए एफर्ट करनी पड़ेगी, कितनी. अब इसमें आपने एज ए टीचर इज आल्सो नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड टू नो एवरीथिंग. माइंड यू प्लीज, ये बहुत जरूरी चीज है अप्रिशिएट करना. लेकिन टीचर कैन थिंक, टीचर कैन टेक द हेल्प ऑफ इंटरनेट, टीचर कैन डिस्कस अमंग अदर सेल्फ. अब देखिए इसमें क्या क्या इन्वॉल्व है. यूज द मोस्ट to simulate the peacock. अब peacock इस ज्योमेट्री को समझना जरूरी है. नेक्स्ट, इसी को देखो. सॉफ्टवेयर पैकेज मस्ट बी इंटरेक्टिव, general in nature, and meet the following requirements. User friendly and with proper documentation and flowcharts. Holistic thinking आ जाएगी, design part आ जाएगा, efficient and easily maintainable. आप लोग सब इससे फैमिलियर हैं, इजीली मेंटेनेबल। स्टूडेंट इससे फैमिलियर नहीं है। एफिशिएंट कोडिंग। अब फिर देखिए, यूज स्ट्रक्चर्ड प्रोग्रामिंग अप्रोच राइट प्रोग्राम। स्ट्रक्चर प्रोग्राम स्टूडेंट कितने फैमिलियर हैं? मॉड्यूलर प्रोग्रामिंग इज नॉट स्ट्रक्चर प्रोग्रामिंग, माइंड यू प्लीज। फोर्थ देखो, टेस्ट एंड रिकॉर्ड टाइप्स ऑफ एरर ईच वन ऑफ दी ईच अटेम्प्ट। ये मैं क्यों एम्फसाइज करता हूं कि स्टूडेंट के यहाँ पर लर्निंग और फेलियर के इश्यू आ रहे थे, वो यहाँ क्लियर हो जाएंगे आपको। टेस्ट एंड रिकॉर्ड टाइप ऑफ एरर्स इन ईच ऑफ दी इन ईच केस ऑफ ईच अटेम्प्ट। अब देखिए, स्टूडेंट यू कैन डिवाइड ग्रुप्स इन डिपेंडिंग ऑन नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स। ये सारा स्टूडेंट, ये एक सिर्फ एग्जांपल है। मान लीजिए 5 ग्रुप्स हैं, 5 ग्रुप्स में आपने 5 लैंग्वेज का दे दिया। मान लीजिए आप कहते हैं वो नहीं सीखते, ना सीख, कोई बात नहीं। ये एक सजेस्टिव है। अगर सीखता तो अच्छा है, नहीं सीखता अच्छा है। अब आप उससे ये पूछिए, शेयर करिए स्टूडेंट के साथ कि इसको करने के लिए कौन कौन से हमारे स्किल बनेंगे। स्टूडेंट, दिस इज लाइक जनरेटिंग द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट। अब देखिए, देर आर 12 एल्गोरिथम टू कंप्यूट फाइबोनिक सीक्वेंस। फाइबर सीक्वेंस के 12 सीक्वेंस हैं। ईच ग्रुप विल यूज 2 डिफरेंट एल्गोरिथम। प्लीज सी हियर अगेन नाउ। There are 12 algorithms to compute Fibonacci sequence. Each group will use 2 different algorithms. डिजाइन एंड, अब मैंने ये ग्रीन किया हुआ, ये जरा मुश्किल है, ये हो सकता है 3rd ईयर स्टूडेंट 4th में काम आए। डिजाइन एंड इंप्लीमेंट मल्टी थ्रेडेड और पैरेललाइज वर्जन ऑफ ईच एल्गोरिथम। स्टडी विच एल्गोरिथम इज द easiest to parallelize and which runs faster than paralyzed. देखिए, ये उसी फाइबोनिक सीरीज का प्रॉब्लम है, इज नॉट आउटसाइड दैट। बट स्टूडेंट की लर्निंग किस हाई लेवल की चली गई। रियल लाइफ का है ये। पैरेलल राइटिंग, डेवलपिंग पैरेलल एल्गोरिथम इज a real life problem. अच्छा, then write a report explaining the design and user guide of the project. आप देखिए, ये 3-4 स्टूडेंट हैं, अगेन इट्स ऑल योर वे ऑफ लुकिंग। दे विल डिजाइन द प्रोजेक्ट, दे विल प्रिपेयर यूजर गाइड। अब हमारे स्टूडेंट यूजर गाइड कितना बनाना जानते हैं? आप इसको चेंज करते रहिए, क्या रखना है आप देखेंगे एज ए टीचर। अच्छा, प्लीज सी हियर, मैं रिपीट, बार बार रिपीट इसलिए कर रहा हूं कि ये इट इज एन एग्जाम्पल, सिंपल एग्जाम्पल of doing real life problem, teaching students about multiple skills, teaching students about various activities. अच्छा, इसी के एप्लीकेशन ये है, एज एन एप्लीकेशन some group may do program में robots movement to match the Fibonacci sequence of numbers. अब ये आपको टेक्स्ट बुक में नहीं मिल सकती, ये मिलेगी तो बहुत एडवांस में मिलेगी। स्टूडेंट को मैं आपने ट्रेन कर दिया, यहाँ पर उसको डिफिकल्टी भी आएंगी, वो लर्न भी करेगा। नाउ गो बैक अगेन। नाउ टेक ए होलिस्टिक व्यू ऑफ दिस। दिस इज सिंपल एग्जाम्पल। अच्छा, नाउ इसके लिए आप जरूरी नहीं है लैब में करना है, आप स्टूडेंट को दीजिए घर। अच्छा, आप देखिए, अब स्टूडेंट, मोस्ट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स, लाइक से लेट्स से 60-70% स्टूडेंट के लैपटॉप है। जो ये करना चाहते हैं उनको दीजिए, जो नहीं, जिनके पास नहीं है, ये कंस्ट्रेंट है, वो लैब में कर सकते हैं। Now please your questions about this. Doesn't it give you a multiple learning, multiple type of learning, multiple kind of thinking problems, multiple kind of implementation? और ये देखो, फाइबोनिक सीरीज तो बच्चे रोज ही करते हैं। Any question?
Any other questions, please? You can write in the chat window. I will forward the questions to the sir. Sir, there are no questions, sir.
अच्छा, अब मैं I reply that gentleman's question. His question was AI में machine learning technique का real life project, यही था ना?
Yes, sir. Machine learning expert system में how we can implement a problem based learning project.
देखिए आप देखिए कई सारी प्रॉब्लम है. जब मैं एक लीगल सिस्टम दे जहाँ पर इसमें इसी इन द मशीन लर्निंग में you need a problem where there is a historical data normally, or you have some data which you can simulate. Let us say you want to give a real life problem, then obviously you can think of legal system wherever data is available, या फेक न्यूज का है, या फेक न्यूज कैसे क्रिएट करनी है, इसका आप कर सकते हैं. या आप देखिए ये जो है आपका इसमें अगर कंप्यूटर साइंस की ये देनी है, you can use these things. Similarly, browser optimization, SEO, isn't it? So there, wherever you have data, you can think of these things. But before that, students need to learn all these techniques. After all, in machine learning, you learn from the historic data, prehistoric data, use that to simulate the future. तो इसमें तो आपको करने के लिए ये जरूरी है, you take any field where data is available, then you can simulate these things. Even let's take example, let's say take behavior of a disease. You can use these things. Just tell me, let me share a few more things. See, skills while programming. You know what are skills we learn while programming? As computer science students, we know it. We never separate them, but we have the learning involved text-oriented programming, visual-based programming. In both visual and text-based program, one learn the logic of writing program, like how to repeat instructions, syntax of program. Visual programming, one learn the menu available. Text-oriented program, we learn these things. अब ये हम लोग कर तो लेते हैं, लेकिन इसको हम assess नहीं करते. We do all these things. Similarly, coding में कौन कौन स्किल लर्न करता है? Coding is the ability to design, write, test, implement, and maintain computer program source code. Code is written in programming language with its own syntax. The coding helps us develop all these skills. In testing it, we as computer science teachers and faculty are in an advantageous position. Our students को इससे familiar करवाना है. अब what we need to do is develop their mindset, develop their resilience among them, and innovative things. Other things they learn as a part of the curriculum, and there is a great teacher. Computer is a great teacher. The technology learning है. Technology learning में बहुत कुछ आ जाता है. So these things are there in the computer science and computer engineering as a discipline, but these things are not there in other disciplines. Other disciplines also, it can be implemented through problem-based teaching learning. The encoding, computational thinking, complex problem solving, lifelong learning, all these things can be learned here. That's why many of you know, that's why coding is being made compulsory across the board, across all the disciplines. In fact, मैं एक पेपर सजेस्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. जैसे हम लोग लिखते हैं ना, C programming and problem solving. Why not C programming and skilling? I would say programming and skilling with C++. प्रोग्रामिंग एंड स्किलिंग विद पाइथन. प्रोग्रामिंग भी करें और ये स्किल भी डेवलप करें. ये स्किल डेवलप करने के लिए जो आप उनको असाइनमेंट देंगे, जो हम उनको प्रॉब्लम देंगे, दे विल इन्वॉल्व ऑल दीज द काइंड ऑफ programming where these issues are become important. Now, so as certain whether the student project helps the student to imbibe the following skills or not. अब ये जो चीजें हैं, whether a student learn these skills or not, teacher has to know first. Please appreciate this thing. Teacher has to appreciate, teacher has to know himself or herself what is critical thinking, what is problem solving, what is empowerment, what is self confidence or not. ठीक है ना? एक और जो टीचर उससे फैमिलियर है ना एनबीए आउटकम से, एनबीए हैज स्पेसिफाइड the 12 learning outcome for a BTech program, maybe computer science, maybe mechanical, and so on. 12 outcomes. Project, unstructured project, will how to decide how good the project is, then see this project learning maps to how many NBA program outcomes with substantial correlation. Please appreciate this thing. This is a good check जो हम लोग प्रोजेक्ट स्टूडेंट को दे रहे हैं, उसमें लर्निंग क्या है, उसमें क्या वो चीजें सब लर्न कर रहा है जो एनबीए को चाहिए. आप वो देखोगे अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड प्रोजेक्ट्स में जो होते हैं, दे मैप टू द मैक्सिमम एक्सटेंट टू एनबीए प्रोग्राम आउटकम, 12 प्रोग्राम आउटकम्स. और उसके लिए जो प्रोजेक्ट को हैंडल करने का तरीका है वो प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड लर्निंग है. तो प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड लर्निंग इज बेनिफिशियल ओनली व्हेन अप्लाइड सक्सेसफुली एंड आउटकम ओरिएंटेड. अब प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड असेसमेंट्स कैसे करते हैं? हाउ डू यू असेस दीज थिंग्स? प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड असेसमेंट्स यूज रूब्रिक्स. इन पीबीएलए जी देखो, काम करने की जैसे मर्जी करो तो कोई रोकता नहीं है, लेकिन अगर इफेक्टिवली इंप्लीमेंट करना है, then the outcomes of project-based learning are to be assessed with the help of rubrics. Now, what are rubrics? Or how many of you know about rubrics? I'll just say briefly. Following the normal monitoring assessment process, when you want to monitor the problem, we have continuous monitoring or presentation, maintaining logbook, and so on. But to assess the skills, ये हम लोग करते हैं. But to assess the skills, but to assess the higher order thinking, we need to implement, we need to use rubrics. Now, rubrics are tools which help us to assess the student learning outcome from different perspectives. Different perspectives, I'll just explain what it is. Achievement of project outcomes on completing the project can serve as a good indicator of success of PBL approach. तो PBL approach में ये होना जरूरी है. But see, a rubric is a two-dimensional tool like a matrix where vertical columns indicate the criteria and the horizontal rows indicate the level. For example, I want to design a project. I can find out how my student is familiar, what kind of conclusions are reached, what is the information gathering, summary, and grammar. Then I give them the levels. These levels indicate how much student has. For example, the introduction. Student properly generate questions and problem around the topic. ये तो highest level. Questions and problems are as teacher generated. अब देखिए, जो टीचर सब कुछ कर रहा है, स्टूडेंट अपना कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, और यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट जो मैक्सिमम कर रहा है, बीच में डिफरेंट लेवल्स हैं. अब स्टूडेंट को अगर मालूम है, I will get highest mark if I do these things, he will do that. If he knows कि by doing this I will get so many marks, if I up to this I'll get so many marks. So that's what is decided in the rubrics. So we can design rubrics for critical thinking, but we can design rubrics for problem solving, innovative thinking, we can collaborative, and so on. So the rubrics are the means of assessing the higher order thinking skills. I'm not able to go into more details, but because this will involve much more discussion for time being, but you just keep in mind that higher order skills can be assessed with the help of rubrics. So project-based learning combined along with the rubrics helps us to achieve the help us to assess the various high-level thinking skills among the students. Now, just to share something with you, see, in Penn State University, they have a project-based learning lab, and there is a poster. That poster highlights these things. Just have a look on this. Orient student to subject area content, discipline, elicit higher order thinking, engage students in disciplinary practices. ये जो डिसिप्लिन के बारे में लर्निंग है उसकी, ये पोस्टर पे लिखा हुआ, स्टूडेंट रीड इट एवरी डे. Collaborative, support students to make choices, various design processes, support students to collaborate, authentic real life problems, to support students to build personal connection to work and help each other, and so on. Iterative, students learn, revise, fail, support students to give and receive feedback, track student progress and provide feedback. That means this is what is, in fact, this is the summary of what one learns in the PBLA approach. Summary of what one learns in a PBLA approach. कितना learn करते हैं वो बात की बात है. But this is what has been proven and being followed. अच्छा. Now, एक मिनट यार. Another point which becomes relevant, now we are coming across virtual labs. It is not so, there may not be saying, there are many mechanical, civil, and so on. And this morning, Professor Shivankar was also mentioning about them. Virtual labs are there. Virtual labs cannot replace the real life labs. They may support simulation of things. They may support in doing things without any loss, but the learning is also very limited. Because real life problems are not virtual problems. Virtual lab is an interactive environment for creating and conducting similar experiments, a kind of playground experiment. It is a domain-dependent simulation program, experimental units called objects and not. So virtual labs will not be quite appropriate for real life or for implementing project-based learning approach. Virtual lab apply student conduct experiment anywhere. That's right. They are the benefit. Otherwise, they don't help us in doing the in learning what is involved in the real life learning and so on. I want to give it to you that though these labs are becoming important, but they cannot help us to gain the benefits of what we have in the physical lab. Though they can supplement the learning in the physical lab, but never able to replace them. Now, implementation, what are the challenges of PBLA implementation? Lack of time, ये आपने पहले भी कहा था, you have to finish the courses, बिल्कुल ठीक है. Lack of time to collaborate with the colleagues. अच्छा, because generally the projects which are done here, they are multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary. There is a collaboration between the teacher themselves, which is quite constrained. Lack of access to technology, lack of resources, student lacking maturity to fulfill part in PBL, lack of time to properly implement. These are the challenges. there's no denial about this, but these are to be overcome. Then there are merits and demerits also. Merits is PBL method is active and cooperative learning, the ability to think critically and clinically. It simulates the student to use skills of inquiry and critical thinking. Peer learning is the ability to apply knowledge in real life situations, increase the student responsibility for self-directed learning. Demerit, the method takes a lot of time to plan and execute a single project. It is not possible to design different projects for different topics. And it is also not possible to cover all the topics or content in single project. This is also possible. For proper execution of the project, large number of financial resources are required. That's true. But education is for igniting natural talents. Developing them to excel and improve the quality of life is very important. That is what the great mind said. So this world is project-based learning, project-based world. We have no option but to do it. We may do it now, maybe after some time. We will, no doubt, this may not be applicable to all the subjects, but wherever it is applicable, wherever we can do it, we should do it. Then another saying which I want to share it with you, very interesting. Rudyard Kipling, he was a very famous story writer for children. In one of the books, The Elephant's Child, he writes, I keep 6 honest serving men. Servant, 6 servant. Servant के नाम क्या है? What, why, when, how, where, who. And he says, these 6 servants taught me everything. A very famous story writer. Questions can stimulate and motivate, enhance the learning process, check for understanding, enrich the analytical skill, encourage involvement, that is engagement of students, bring out relevant experiences, increase lifelong learning. Lifelong learning. अगर आप कोई भी ABET के देखो, NBA के देखोगे, lifelong learning is one of the very important things. And all these things one learns from PBL. Here are some references, suggested reading, which were basis for my preparing the lecture. And these are some of the web sources, PBL web sources. See, this has become a quite popular teaching technique in many of the colleges and universities in USA. Thanks for your kind participation and kind questions. Please, any questions?
If any participants have any questions, they can write in the chat window or unmute your mic and you can ask from the sir regarding rubrics, ABET, PBLA, higher order thinking skills. Sir, there is one question. How to demonstrate that our teaching learning process is assuring lifelong learning in students?
Right. Now, when see lifelong learning implies that we have developed a habit of doing things independently, and if we are not able to do it independently, we have the will to find the sources and do it. Please appreciate will, क्योंकि lifelong learning means अब देखो आप हम लोग न्यूज़पेपर डेली पढ़ते हैं ना, जैसे न्यूज़ ये एक हमारी हैबिट बन गई है. So lifelong learning means whenever things are changing, whenever we want that we don't know about it, we immediately get the sources and learn it. Acquiring the sources and the will to learn is a part of lifelong learning. Now this is important. For example, if there are many people like that. If I share my own example with you, I work in related many fields. I work in computational physics. I work in software engineering. I work in autonomous computing. I work in optimization. and so on. Quality. So that means that whenever you find there is something issue which interests you, and you are prepared to find these resources and are willing to spend it, you will be a lifelong learner. That's what the lifelong learner implies. And when I say PBLA teaches this thing, because we have made the student to find things, to find the resources, to implement them. Why should I do that? To complete this thing, I will have to do this thing. That's what is a part of lifelong learning.
So there is one more question. Are virtual labs available for every subject like cloud computing?
No, not for every. There are about. I think I'm not do not know it much, but they are not available for every subject.
I would like to add CloudShare. We have a virtual IT lab for training, for demos and POCs available on cloud itself.
Very good, very good. Now
So there is our participants, Mr. Rishabh Anand, and he has authored many books with the reputed publisher, not edited. He has authored multiple books on computer science subjects.
Rishabh, this is very good. आप अभी जो है you demonstrate applicability to the other interdisciplinary subjects also, because that's where the strength of your. I heard about you earlier also. You are doing good work, but it can be made still better by doing interdisciplinary kind of activities. Because the maximum research now is being done in interdisciplinary fields. जैसे क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग है, क्लाउड कंप्यूटिंग की जो एप्लीकेशन और एरियाज में है, उसके लिए रियल लाइफ के इश्यूज लेके आप कराइए, क्योंकि देखो सिमुलेशन इज वन थिंग, सिमुलेशन आपको रियल लाइफ में ही लाती है, इट ओनली सेज ये पॉसिबल है, लेकिन रियल लाइफ में रियल प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं, दे आर नेवर एग्जिबिटेड इन दीज काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटीज. आप उसको करिए, दैट्स अ वेरी गुड डिसिप्लिन.
Anyone, any other query? We can take 2-3 queries more. Then after we can wind up the session. You can write in the chat window if you have any questions. Or you can unmute your mic and ask the question. Can we wind up the session?
Sir, can you spare your contact details, sir?
I've written DR. My email is groverps@readymail.com.
Please put it in chat box.
So you can open the first slide. I think on the first slide, you have mentioned the details.
Here it is. drpsgrover@gmail.com.
You can take a email ID of sir, drpsgrover@gmail.com. And I will share the PPT of all the speakers. There is no problem. I will compile the things, and at the end I will share with you all. Huda sir is also with us. He would like to share something. Sir, please.
No, nothing to share now. I think the participants are tired since morning, almost a 5-hour session. So all the best to all of you. The purpose of these sessions in the FDP is to sensitize you again that everything in and around us, the entire ecosystem of teaching and learning is changing. Let's change ourselves. That's what Professor Grover has also inspired us, that the entire world is moving towards project-based learning, how to ensure that teacher is a facilitator and a student is an active learner, and there is no silver bullet. There are multiple golden rules written here and there, but no golden rule or no silver bullet will work in all the classrooms at all the time. So I always tell that teachers are the job of teaching is a performing art, and the teachers are performing that art live into the classroom. So it is up to the concerned teacher. He has to understand which subject he is teaching, what kind of students he has before him in the classroom, how many students, and which model or which silver rule will suit him the most. So based on that, he has to customize. These are some suggestions. I think on this note, let's wind up today's session, and people should start refreshing their knowledge base, utilizing the external world where from the information can be gathered. Of course, we'll practice it. Thank you so much, and Dr. Vishal, you can wind it up now.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much to Grover sir, who has always been a source of strength for any of the program or for any of the work which we take, and he is always there. Thank you, Grover
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
I listened to your entire lecture. When you
Thank you.
were multiple lectures face to face, I could not attend your all the lectures. But today I made a point. I will attend entire lecture.
Thank you. Thank you, Brother Uda. Thanks for all your calling participation and calling me.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving your valuable time. And
Thank you, Vishal.
it is a great pleasure. You accept our request on a one single call. Just I request you, sir, I would like to convene a FDP and need one session of you, and you just say, yes, we will do. So that is the power of, yes, that gives the, sir, confidence and strength to make FDP beautiful, sir.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you. You have been working so hard. It's all because of your great efforts.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request all the faculty members. We are going to finish this session and we'll start the session on tomorrow at 11 a.m. And I request you all to please install the Anaconda software which we have shared on the WhatsApp link, because all the sessions on 26th and 27th will be held using the Anaconda, that is a machine learning and the deep learning. And just one minute, sir. Sir, on behalf of all the faculty members,
Oh yes.
sir, on behalf of all the faculty members and Bharti Vidyapeeth, please accept this, sir.
I'm bringing the certificates electronically.
It's interesting.
Right. So thank you, sir.
Actually, I was waiting for this, sir, since last 2-3 minutes. There is some correction in that. For this, I have delayed your session 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you, Brother Uda.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Very well organized and very well done.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
मैंने सुबह का अटेंड किए थे.
जी sir. It was a good session by Professor Shivgankar also.
Oh yes, I attended that also.
And then Shankar Goenka motivational lecture, good motivational lecture.
हाँ.
He brought